Hey folks, I'm Jody White. I'm down here with Quaker State Pro Scott Canterbury at Lake Eufaula. Scott, you've had your second day of practice here for the FLW Tour event. I guess, first of all, just for people who maybe don't know how the lake's setting up, what stage are the fish in? Are they all post-spawn, all offshore? There's still some shallow? What's the deal?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's Eufaula and fish live here shallow year-round, no matter what. Now, the waters fell a lot this week, and in the last week, I think it's fell a lot. So, you know, that sort of hurt the shallow fishing. It's pulled a lot of them out. There's still a few, I mean, very few left on the beds. But I think there would be a lot left on the bed, but some reason we've had a lot, you know, the last few days been really hot, and that water temps, I mean, we've got water temps in the mid-80s now. So, I mean, it's really got fish wanting to move out. Those ones that are up shallow are, you know, they bite early, and you can catch some shallow all day, but it's hard to get them to bite.
All right. Now, one of the first things that happens sort of after the bass spawn is the shad start spawning. Is that a pattern we're going to see in play this week, do you think?
I don't think so. You know, I mean, that usually happens when that water temp in the morning's around 70 degrees. There is a little shad spawn activity early, and it was better yesterday than it was today. That water's just getting too hot, and that's leaving pretty quick. You know, that's been probably going on here for 3 or 4 weeks, and it sort of dies out toward the end of the spawn, toward the end of that shad spawn. I mean, the fish have already started moving out, moving offshore. Once they get out there, you know, they sort of tend to set up in their summer haunts, and you know, most of these fish being in post-spawn stages are already starting to move out. There's a lot of fish in transition still, and that makes it a little bit tough. And there's still a few shallow, but there are, you know, they're in every stage. I like it when it's like, I like fishing tournaments this. You can run out and catch one deep. You can run up and catch one shallow. If you need a fish, you can go get one shallow. You know, it's going to be interesting to see what it does, you know, to win the tournament. I think somebody's going to primarily catch them out deep. To do good in the tournament, get a check. I mean, there's going to be a lot of checks made just fishing shallow all day long.
All right, now how have you approached practice? Have you been out deep looking the whole time on your graph? Have you fished history on this lake, which I mean you have as much as anyone on it? Have you done a little bit of both? What's the deal?
Yeah, you know, I don't know. Like you said, I've got a lot of history here. We fished here a lot over the years. BFLs, Railvacs, Everstarts, you know, it's been good fishing here, and you got a lot of history, so you know, you have to go check some shallow stuff. I fish shallow a lot. I fish, you know, I've probably spent more time out deep than I have shallow, but I'm still checking stuff shallow even up in the middle of the day or late in the day. You know, it's always good to have something to fall back on, maybe get a good bite or two shallow, and then, you know, put it together and get you a place that's got a limit of 2.5, 3 pounders out deep. Or you can get some just good solid keeper shallow and maybe get a big one out deep. There's going to be a lot goes into this, you know, and you'll know a lot more after the first day of the tournament. You know, we don't try to beat them up too bad during practice, but you know, I've done a lot of looking, a lot of idling, and I think it's going to be a pretty exciting event for sure. All
right, I guess last question, just to maybe get a read on how well you think it's going to fish. What do you think it takes to win this, weight-wise?
You know, I mean, that's tough. I think the fishing's pretty tough. You know, Randy Haynes won it last time with 73 pounds, and that's
pretty stout.
18 pounds a day or something. That's really stout. I don't think it'll take quite that much. In that same tournament, Randy won with 80 or 73 pounds. Brian Thrift finished second with 62. So that tells you a little bit more about what was going on that week. Randy's just, you know, he's sort of in his league of his own when it comes out, when they get out deep. But you know, I still think mid to upper 60s, and it could take close to 70, but I don't think it'll be quite as good as it was last time.
Cool. Well, Scott, thanks for coming on, and good luck out there.
I appreciate it, Jody. Thanks.